And the next one is we are continuing to stage 2, but another dynamic programming, we are know that the costs we are using in stage 2 are based on the cost are based on the value on stage 3. I'm sorry, the revenue in stage 2 are very based on the stage 3, the next step, because we are using backward. Okay, so and then the stage 2 here. Okay, what will be if our machine condition is 1, what will be and then we are doing not overhaul, well, what will be the cost? So the cost will be, okay, like this. How we can get this number? Yeah, 5.3 plus 0.2 multiplied by 5.3 plus 0.5 multiplied by 3.1 and 0.3 multiplied by 0.4. So, so 0.2 multiplied by 5.3, 0.5 multiplied by 3, and 0.3 multiplied by 0.4, right? I'm sorry. Looks like there is another. Okay, so we are using this optimum number. So let's remember again that in Markov, in dynamic programming, we are always using the best one. Yeah. So 5.3, 3.1, and 0.4. Okay, so focusing in here the number here. So the K1 will be 5.3. Okay, multiply plus 0.2 multiplied by 5.3, 0.5 multiplied by 3.1, and 0.3 multiplied by 0.4. Yeah, why? Because 0.2 is become one condition, and if one condition in the next stage, the revenue will be 5.3, and the probability of 0.5, yeah, will be the next condition will be 2, and then the next condition is 2 for in the stage 3 will be 3.1. So we can see here 0.2 multiplied by 5.3, 0.5 multiplied by 3.1, 0.3 multiplied by 0.4. And then the next one, this one multiplied by this one too, yeah. 0.0 multiplied by 5.3, 0.5 multiplied by 3.1, and 0.5 multiplied by 0.4. And then the last one will be here multiplied by here. So why using this matrix? Because this is P1 and K1, which is not doing overhaul. And then we do the same thing here, 4.7, 0. For doing overhaul, so we use this matrix and then multiply by this column. Yeah, 0.3 multiplied by 5.2, 0.6 multiplied by 3.1, 0.1 multiplied by 0.4, this one. And this one with this one, okay. And then after that, we continue, we have this result, and then we compare it again. And then we understand that if the optimum value will be 8.19, and then we compare this number, it will be 5.61, and then we compare this number, it will be 2.13, and then the decision will be 819 will be is 2, so it will be 561 is 2 again, and 2613.13 it is 2 again. Okay, so we can see whatever the condition in the stage 2, our best decision is doing overhaul, or 2, yeah. So 2 is overhaul, 1 is not overhaul, and this is overhaul. Okay. And then after this, we continue. In the stage 1 is like that too. but we are reading the table, the second table from stage 2. So this number here, go to next slide, we give it to this number, yeah, 5.3, 3.1, 0.4. And then I'm sorry, like in here, yeah, 8.19, 5.61, and 2.13. And then we multiply it again. So this line is from here, yeah. This 0.2, 0.5, 0.3 multiplied by this one and this one to get the state is 2 and the decision is 1. So it will be using this row in this matrix and multiply by the payoff or the revenue of the next stage. Yeah, like how dynamic programming we did before, and then 001 multiplied by this one. Yeah, okay. And then if we want to get this number, is multiply this row with the value here. To get this number, we use a second row multiply by this row, this column again, and then to get this one, which is our condition or machine condition is 3, and then we do overhaul. So we use this matrix. Yeah, this is overhaul matrix, and then this is 3 condition, the third condition, and then we multiply it by this revenue value of the second stage. And then we get the value and we compare it again. Okay, 10.74 is higher between this number and the condition is 2. And between this number, the higher is 7.92 and the value will be 2. Yeah, the decision is 2, and then between these two, the better revenue is 4.23, and then the decision is 2 again. So in stage 1, what condition in whatever condition in stage 1, the best decision is doing overhaul or these two decision 2. Okay. Yeah. So maybe you are asking why we are adding this number 5.3 t minus 1. Yeah, we get from here. Yeah. So this means that this is the cost incurring in this stage. Yeah, this is the stage. So this is the VIK plus. So this one is the second statement here, or this line. Yeah. So 5.33 minus 1 is the cost, or I'm sorry, the revenue that incurring in this stage. Like before, like this two. So 5.33 minus 1 is just same like we have calculated before. We just copy it here. Yeah. So 5.33 minus 1 is the revenue that incurring in this stage, and which is VIK, and the second statement here is the mathematical formula here. Yeah. Okay. So the conclusion is the first month and the second month must be overhauled regardless of the condition or state on the machine. So we can see here that this stage 1 is 222 and stage 2 is 222. But for the month 3, overhaul is done when the machine in state 2 or state 3. So we creating a scenario here based on the Markov chain probability. So we are enhancing the feature of the decision. The dynamic programming. So we have learned that the dynamic programming we used before is only maybe 2 or 1 condition probability, like the case production case. that there is only two conditions: the production will be success or not. But in this tools, in this method, we can use many state here, 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then it maybe come from another state too. So it's so powerful. This method is very good. I think you should learn it well. So maybe you can implement it in your future job. Okay, so this is the conclusion, and then that was the step by step and the methodology or the algorithm. Okay, thank you very much.